Press start to begin.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Bonus Round. We are back with more Shadow the Hedgehog again. I'm your host, John Mugiwara Jam, joined as always by my co-host, Chad Peanut.
Hey!
And special guest co-host, Rudy.
It's not a phase, Mom!
So, unlike the last...
I forgot what I was going to do for the intro. I was going to do impersonative sound saying, I love Latinas.
What could I say, Sonic? I love Latinas. I don't know how that meme started, but I fucking love it. And someone even made a shirt of him saying that, and he's in front of an edited Toys R Us and it says Latinas are us.
That's hilarious.
That sounds like a bit that came from that one streamer who's been like doing like long streams of Sonic games, like Thero. He's been doing like streams of like Sonic games, and like he and his co-host come up with skits. And one of his friends that does the skits was Alfred Coleman, the guy who does the Eggman voice for the Snapcube dubs.
Oh yeah, his bits are always the most hilarious.
If Mike Pollock ever gets fired for being a Zionist, I'm putting my hat in for Alfred Coleman being the new Eggman.
See, when I think of Eggman, I once again think of Doobus Goobus, because one of the episodes was about Sonic being his son, and then Eggman went to court.
And he was sentenced to the electric chair.
Yeah.
Which is a shame now, because Eggman does have a daughter now.
And what's her name?
Yeah, that was another shot.
It's the weird girl who was saying you could not understand.
Sage, like she's the girl with the white hair, and
yeah, like
the AI.
I won't spoil. Yeah, she's an AI program.
Well, see, in the other short, Sonic's looking for the bathroom, and he opens up the door, and he's transported into this world, and then Sage appears, and she says, "Dada, I don't like you," and Sonic goes, "Dada," and then Eggman appears, and she like attaches herself to him, and then she goes, "Dada, I want McDonald's," and he goes, "We're not going to McDonald's. My diabetes will fucking kill me," and they start arguing, and then Sonic just yells, "Where's the fucking toilet?" It's funnier than I'm explaining it.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that new one he did about Kusoi?
Yes.
Well, he was proposed to by an escort. And his reaction was like, "Oh, no, thank you, ma'am."
I mean, it's a situation that is very awkward if you're not ready for it. Like, how do you respond to that?
Oh god, that reminds me of an even more hilarious story. This one British comedian Stephen Merchant had. Like, he was just walking by, and this woman just plainly said out loud to her, "You wanna buy sex?" I said, now the thing is, what really annoyed me is that I was on my cell phone when she asked me that, and I was like, what was I supposed to do? Sorry, Mom, but you know how you want me to meet more women? and he said, it's like, I don't usually get proposed to that after, but I've seen in movies that it's usually more subtlety, like they try to woo you or something, but no, you could tell she was just desperate for a late fix or something.
Yeah, she was probably just trying to make a quick buck.
The McDonald's bit reminded me of Mark Whitten, the voice of Sedith in Fire Emblem Three Houses, who Rudy would also know as Rengoku in Demon Slayer. He did like a parody of one of those "I have something to ask of you" things for the teacher in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and it was like, "I have something to ask of you. Do you see the McDonald's play place pen behind you? Please get us out. We haven't gotten our Happy Meal yet."
So, you guys know that, oh no, our tablet's broken?
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked him to do that as Rengoku. It was hilarious.
I would have had him say tasty repeatedly every 5 minutes. Tasty.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Tasty. Tasty. I was literally, when I saw that movie in theaters, I was waiting for one guy to go, "All right, shut the fuck up." But it didn't happen because it was COVID's times, but we're still going on. So I think I was like one of only 3 people there.
For one of the things you can unlock on my Twitch stream, it's a umai.
The Japanese version of that line.
I like both lines, but I couldn't find the English version.
Probably can now.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so unlike the last time we did this level, we're doing Tails' mission, which is get 400 rings. Last time, I think we had to like, it was just get
you
the
almost
Chaos.
fell. Oh, you almost fell again.
Yeah, just get the Chaos Emerald, and for this one, since I have this like a magnetic ring, that'll just attract rings to me like a magnet.
I still can't get over the fact that he has like an RK-47.
Yep, that's this game.
It's like almost as big as he is.
Oh wait, Zerby taught me a trick. If you, okay.
Whee!
Oh yeah, since you're now watching Creature Commandos, John, do you understand why I put Rick Slack Sr. as Diff of the Year for the awards?
Yeah, he almost got laid in the first fucking episode.
Yeah!
Please, oh yeah, it's probably already started by the time this comes out, but I'm starting a annual podcast where we give out awards to the best and worst things in media of the year. Games, movies, books, manga, you name it. Because I'm tired of award ceremonies awarding people that don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one name you suggested for it was the Ponies until I said, sounds like a porn parody of the Goonies.
See, I feel like the one thing we're all probably gonna agree on is Song of the Year.
We'll see. We'll see. I actually, you know what? If I remember the songs, I'm like, yeah, we probably will. But the runner-ups will be interesting.
I think all of us at this time have seen the first Wicked.
Yeah.
That turret is so cool. I've never seen a multi-
Yeah, like, I haven't seen this Broadway musical, even I knew about the song and how it made Idina Menzel a big hit.
Yeah. It's also I think the best song in the musical because like in the second act, I'm not gonna give spoilers. The second act is a little rushed. Cause see, you're like they're wrapping up like not just Elphaba stories, but like Glinda, Fiero, Bach, and Nessa Rose, and it like kind of feels like I feel like specifically Bach's story is really rushed in the second act.
You're not making me excited about part 2, Rudy.
Now,
I'm just
hold on,
I'm
Austin.
sorry.
They're doing a whole 2-hour adaptation. They could expand upon it with some things that are missing.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm hoping they're gonna do, but also just heads up, viewers, if you guys dislike Nessa Rose in Act 1, you're gonna hate her in Act 2.
I think she only annoyed me like maybe once, but I'll look forward to when For Good comes out next Thanksgiving.
What the heck was Eggman thinking when he made this place?
And also, thanks for Universal for not backtracking on the gayness.
All of the stolen rings.
In fact, they even expanded upon it in some scenes.
Well, see, the thing is for those of you, again, so a lot of people don't know this, but the Wicked movie was based off the musical, but the musical was based off the book, Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West by Gregory Maguire. He is an openly gay man, and in the book, like, Elphaba and Glinda, like, when Elphaba's going off, she gives Glinda a kiss. And it's, like, pretty, like, heavily, hinted at that Glinda is, like, in the closet.
What's this?
She does end up getting married to a dude, but it's obvious she only married the dude for, like, political reasons.
Finally got out of that freak tent.
Well, color me interested when the second part comes out.
Shut up. Get on.
I remember, so back to what Austin was saying about like our rewards. I remember I showed Austin the interim nominees for Delph of the Year. He said at the restaurant we went to when we saw Sonic 3, and I quote, "Oh, you're making this award too hard for me. Fuck you." Yeah, the Delph of the Year award is stacked.
Open anymore.
So it's the MILF of the Year award. Because I just started, I watched Don to Don, and I'm like, okay, well, now I understand why you nominated the grandpa.
Use this to start over.
Okay, so
I mean,
we will.
yeah, for an old woman, he's really got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen Dandadan yet, but...
But you've seen the grandma. Everyone's seen the grandma.
Oh, yes.
Well,
I thought that was
Momo's
her- the
grandma, not
character's-
Turbo Granny.
Oh, yeah, not Turbo Granny. Dude, I was not ready when I was watching Dan to Dan because the first, like, words out of Turbo Granny's mouth was, "I'm gonna guzzle your cock."
Yep. I was watching that. I was watching it for the first time in the break room at work, and like the very first thing she says is, "I'll let you suck on my teeth if you let me gobble your dong," and I nearly busted out laughing in the back room
See,
at work.
I was eating. I had like some ramen and I was drinking something. And as soon as I was like taking a sip of my Coke, which was a mistake because I almost choked when she said that because I like nearly spat it out.
It's
I'll
also
give you a velvet rub.
it's also extremely fucking. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, It's also extremely funny hearing that, knowing that's fucking Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers saying that in the English version.
What?
Oh my god.
Barbara
I
Goodson.
knew
That's
that
right.
voice sounded familiar.
Yeah, it's Rita Repulsa. But if you watch in Japanese, that's Luffy.
That's hilarious. Also, we were talking about Bugsnax in the last episode. She's also in Bugsnax.
Yeah,
She's our boss.
Yep. Yeah, like her grumpy old bitch voice is unmistakable. That's what.
Oh yeah, it's iconic.
That's what everybody knows her for, and she can also voice young boys too. But everyone knows her for grumpy bitch voices.
Yeah, because that was Rita Repulsa to a T.
Yep. And I know she is also the grumpy old landlady in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
And what?
Final Fantasy VII Remake. She's a grumpy old landlady that Cloud stays at a hotel at for one night in the beginning of the game.
See, I think if I was going to have a career, I want one like hers. It's like, you know, she was in a very iconic piece of like a childhood nostalgia, and then she got to be a voice actress. That would be the career I want.
Yep. Wouldn't mind doing that myself.
See, I used to love Power Rangers, but then my mom banned it because kids were getting in fights, specifically because of Power Rangers. But I remember loving Rita Repulsa. I thought she was so much fun.
Definitely.
Do you guys remember that?
Yes, I do, but that never crossed my path because I didn't socialize, so my mom never considered it a problem.
No, see, also the other thing was I remember before Pokemon aired in the States. So a little bit of history. You guys have never seen Porygon in the anime, and that's because the one episode of Porygon they banned.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like because of the seizures.
Yeah, and Porygon's also never appeared in the anime again since then, I think.
Yeah, because of that. So for the guys, have you guys ever, like, okay, so again, little history. If you're watching like a show or a movie, it'll say, warning, there might be like flashing lights in this. One of the reasons I'm 100% sure is because of Pokemon. In the episode where Porygon was, there was a bunch of flashing lights suddenly.
Yep.
And it caused mass seizures, because that's what happens when people are epileptic. That's what causes them. Is
Here's the funny
a bunch
thing.
of flashing lights.
Here's the funny thing about that. That wasn't even Porygon's fault. That was Pikachu. But they banned Porygon.
Well, they can't ban Pikachu. He's the mascot.
So they
of
banned
Pokemon.
poor little Porygon instead.
Yeah, I think that also led to some legislation being passed in for Japanese animation, saying they can't have any more stroke scenes like that.
Yeah.
Yep. You haven't seen one since.
Because like.
And it also led to my mom being paranoid about what type of cartoons I watch, and she insists on monitoring my eye movement whenever I watch cartoons.
Well, like,
Jesus
dude, the
Christ.
thing is epileptic seizures can cause somebody to die, so I can kind of understand why she'd be scared.
Yeah, in this situation, I get it.
And like we said, it caused like mass seizures. Game Freak almost like didn't exist because a bunch of people were gonna sue them.
So the Porygon was the scapegoat, and he's dead.
There's a bunch of like banned up Pokemon episodes, and that's one of them. There's the
Don't forget the Savari Zone one where Ash gets a gun pulled on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, they mentioned that Ash has a bunch of Taras. I'm like, wait, where did that? I remember even as a kid, I was like, when did he get those? Well, it turns out it was the Safari episode. We never saw it because of the gun.
Yep.
And then there's the other one that was after the Tentacle episode.
Mm-hmm.
We never saw that one because I don't know why they put this in a kids cartoon. You know James from Team Rocket? He was a notorious crossdresser, which is fine, but in this episode there was a bikini contest. Jesse and James enter. I don't know how, but James like pulled something on his bikini top and it made his boobs grow.
And played up a chest, yeah.
And that's the day many finishes were born.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one Nazi Fork artist I follow, he loves that scene.
I don't blame him.
Well, no, see, I also realized I kind of understand why I have a thing for like femboys. James was one of my first crushes.
Yeah. James might have been my first one, but I was a bigger fan of Jesse, so.
See, I also should have realized I was bisexual earlier because I also really loved Jesse. Because, like, when they told me, like, when my friends are like like, they're like, Rudy, you do realize you're bisexual? It's like, I am? It's like, yeah, you're constantly talking about how much you love girls and have crushes on women. Like, don't all girls do that? No.
My awakening was when I realized, like, it's a spectrum. Like, you can, like, you don't have to, like, 50-50 like women or men. You could be, like, 80-20. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, no, see, it wasn't just Jessie, but also, Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, I'm sure that would help.
Yeah,
I really should have realized I was bi much earlier.
That made you realize you love the titty.
That's what made me realize I like women, I like boobs, and I love redheads.
I think mine was actually Link. I think Link.
That's understandable.
Like Ocarina of Time Link, because like he's like, well, he's basically like 18, I think, in Ocarina of Time. Plus, I was younger than him when that game came out. So, and but Breath of the Wild Link, he's like 118 or something because of the story. Him in that Gerudo outfit, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Did I do the evil ending?
Fuck, what did you do, John?
Oh no!
Did you?
Yeah, I might have. Oh.
Do we have to start over?
No, what I will probably have to do is I'll probably take another path to go down. So what I'll have to do is I'll do the hero mission on the next level.
Yeah, said dark mission completed.
Yeah, so, okay, let me look at the path again. All right, so this is going to take me back to the neutral path. So what I got to do now is I got to go do the hero again and then stay on the hero path again. Hey, in my defense, I was not finding any fucking rings.
Dude, I wouldn't be able to do this. You are so much more patient than I am.
I would be angrier if there was not a way, like, what, the thing you have to do is get the ending. How you do it doesn't matter. Sorry, Austin, no rouge for you.
No.
Oh, poor Austin. Don't worry, we'll get her next time.
There isn't going to be a next time.
Oh, dang.
We're almost done. All right, so I got to do Eggman's mission on this one. Was this one Sky? Did we do Sky Troop? Well, I mean, we had to for the neutral path. But yeah, that's why I'm not upset by it. It's just like, it's just going to be more difficult now.
I bet no one expects.
Because like, no matter what route you're on, you have to do 6 levels. And the thing that matters most is each ending. You don't have to play every level. I just thought it would be a good idea to do every level, but I don't have to.
I hate this guy's design. He is ugly.
Yeah, and he has a butthole for a mouth. Actually, with the way that texture looks, it looks like a tiny kitty mouth.
Yeah, like almost like with a bunch of flaps on it. It almost looks like I'm trying to think of the word, like almost a mouth vagina.
Yep, I pointed that out the first time.
Yeah.
I pointed that one out.
One really flappy one.
And hey, if you wanted them to give you a head, he's got handlebars. And yes, I have unfortunately seen Rule 34 Black Doom. Not as bad as not as bad as I thought.
Oh, really?
Yep. Not as bad as I thought it would be. I've seen way worse.
I'm so thankful you can block tags on Rule 34.
Yep, because that's how you got to do it. You have to block it for AI shit.
Dude, I hate AI so much. It has made it so hard to search for anything.
And also they use up water, which California needs right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, more Disney starts going into the public domain.
The skeleton dance is one of them.
This year, Popeye's in the public domain now.
And so is Tintin.
We're gonna see a lot of really shitty horror films, guys. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, and only one was three were announced for Popeye.
Okay, I know me and Jad have a podcast where we watch really bad stuff, and we did Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. We're not doing the Popeye films. Unless you pay us, we're not doing it.
You're not even gonna do the new Peter Pan that's coming out this year?
Absolutely not.
I read a synopsis of that one. That looks fucking terrible. I thought the Winnie the Pooh synopsis was bad. This is just like, this is like edge. Like this is more edgelord than this is.
Oh wow.
At least this is fun.
Yeah, it's the same team behind the Blood and Honey one.
That's why I'm not seeing it. I don't ever want to watch that director's work again.
They're also
it
doing
was
a Pinocchio
so
one, and I really hate to say this, but the Pinocchio animatronic puppet they made does look pretty cool.
Well, I feel like with Pinocchio, that lends itself a little more to horror, because the original Pinocchio story is dark as hell.
He kills Jiminy Cricket.
Yep.
Remember when I made reference to that in the Halo playthrough, guys? That's actually one of my most watched shorts on this channel, the one where I edited in Pinocchio squashing Jiminy.
You need to have a real conscience if you're going to become a real boy.
And the sad thing is, a Popeye horror movie could work, but only with Popeye as a protagonist.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
could
can imagine
work.
it be like a nautical take on Evil Dead.
Yeah, that would actually be hilarious.
I did have one funny idea for like if Popeye was like the serial killer. Like he's like punching one guy to death, and like for one final blow, he's got him in a chokehold, and in the other hand, he's opening up a can of spinach. He's like, no, please, no, please, have mercy. And he just he eats the spinach, and then he just punches him into paste. If you don't at least have that level of energy, don't fucking bother.
I
like
kind
that.
of think also like a Winnie the Pooh horror film could have been funny, but what it is there's a slasher that accidentally enters the 50-acre woods.
100 Acre.
And 100-acre woods. I'm sorry, I haven't read the books or seen the movies in a very long time, but the slasher's like, about to go on a rampage, but he doesn't because the characters are so sweet and charming. So then his mission is to protect the creatures of the 100-acre wood.
Oh yeah, and the creatures are so naive and innocent that they're in the dark about his dog
Exactly.
past, what they're
They
doing.
just think he's a a nice friend who happens to have a machete.
The best horror about Winnie the Pooh that's ever been written was Alien vs. Pooh.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, and I tried to show it to you, but I think the website for that comic is like dead.
I think also I heard the Christopher Robin movie from Disney was actually pretty decent.
The only thing I associate from that movie is that Ewan McGregor was Christopher Robin as an adult, and I keep seeing that one edit of it's like Pooh, and then it goes General Kenobi, and then Winnie the Pooh's like 6 arms with lightsabers. Cracks me up every time I see it.
Oh no, Dave Watson lost his house.
Yep.
Who?
He's the showrunner for the Cuphead show, and he also worked on the Paul
Aw.
Rudd's era of Mickey Mouse shorts.
And created Time Squad.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's why
I believe he also directed the Mickey Mouse Halloween special.
Oh, but you
Yep, that
know
was
who
him.
else lost their house?
Yeah, we said James
Mel
was
Gibson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care if I enjoyed him in Fat Man. He's still an anti-Semite.
Yep. I love how petty we all are.
Well, I mean, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
It's the way of things. Yeah, if I want to paraphrase and totally ruin the best line in Muppet Christmas Carol, in my eyes, it's like, life is full of stupid games and stupid prizes. It is the way of it. I hate that I had to do that because I legitimately like that line in that movie.
Did I tell you guys what I did to celebrate before Christmas?
What?
I went to a drag show, but it was Muppet Christmas Carol themed.
Oh, that's awesome.
There was a drag queen, a drag king, who dressed up as Kermit. Like, they painted their face screen and everything.
I saw there was an anime convention. I think it was some kind of drag club. They did like a Final Fantasy themed one, and I'm like, oh, what could you possibly do with Final Fantasy? And they made the correct choice. It was drag queens as Yuna, Riku, and Pain from Final Fantasy X-2, and I said, yes, that's perfect. Because dress up is the main theme of that game's mechanics.
Exactly. And here's the thing, drag queens are massive nerds. I also went to there's a drag show at there's an arcade bar near me, and they do a drag show like every month, I think. And like one of them did the song, there's a song by Kesha, an early song called Cannibal. The drag queen was dressed as Kirby.
Oh, that's great.
I still don't like that in this game that if you meet one of the other characters, they switch your mission. I hate it. So you gotta
Back to the rocket pants.
I did find out there was an easy way to switch missions, though. You don't have to pause the game to do it. You can just press on the D-pad and it will do it.
This game would make... I don't like games that have, like, floating platforms. I would hate this.
Oh, yeah. I have a fear of heights, and this is giving me nasty vertigo.
It's not the fear of heights. I just get so mad when I miss them.
Another reason I hated The Last of Us Part 2, there was a whole section where you had to climb over a rickety scaffolding to cross over a building.
Oh, God.
Also, the plot of that game is bad.
See, I'm surprisingly, like, not... I feel like when it comes to fears, I'm, like, scared of, like, realistic things. I was never afraid of ghosts or anything, but it's like, I'm afraid of getting lost and not being able to find, like, my way home. I'm afraid of... this is gonna sound weird. I'm afraid of, like, imposters. I've always had a recurring nightmare where somebody I love has been replaced, and people are telling me, like, this is the person you love. I'm like, no, it's not.
Don't play Among Us.
I know that sounded, like, really weird, but it's like, I don't know. I've had this recurring thing where it's like someone I love is being replaced, and people are lying to me about it.
Yeah, as somebody who grew up being bullied by people who started out as my friend one day and then became a monster the other, I 100% get that.
Yeah, my biggest fear is real obvious.
Spiders.
Mm-hmm. Even as a kid, I was always terrified of spiders.
What if they remake Resident Evil 1 and this chasing figure is the spider?
No.
You're probably not gonna want to meet my fiance because he has fallen in love with spiders. There were these Joro spiders outside of his house, and he named all of them.
Oh,
and now he wants a tarantula, and I told him we can get one when we finally get our own place.
No, I wouldn't be able to handle that.
You know, actually, there is one creature I am scared of. It's a very specific one, the giant centipede, and that's solely because I was watching the episode of Coyote Peterson where he got bit by it, and it was really scary. I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah, like centipede sight.
My Animal Kingdom fear is a realistic one. Wasps.
Oh yeah, fuck wasps.
Oh yeah, you said you're allergic to them.
My father was deathly allergic to them. If he got stung and wasn't treated, he would die. Thankfully, that is not.
Wasps are just assholes.
Thankfully, that is not how he passed. But I was worried to find out if that ever happened. Plus, I'm mildly allergic, so I didn't get the full allergy he did. But I won't fuck around with them either way. And I had to kill one during a recording last year.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You told us about that.
Mm-hmm.
No, so I also have another fear, and there's a reason for it. So one time when I was little, me and my friend, I'll call her Sally, we were playing outside, and we saw some bugs. Now, from far away, we couldn't tell what they were. So we just sort of walked through them, but all of a sudden she started saying, ow. I was really confused, and I followed her, and all of a sudden I felt something, like, stinging me. Mm-hmm. I look down on my leg. There's a hornet clinging to me. I start freaking out because when I was young, I hated all creepy crawlies. We ran into the house. Her mother, thankfully, was very calm and managed to calm us down because we're both freaking out. And she, she laid us down on the couch. So I didn't know this, but like hornets and bees and stuff, after they sting you, they die. So
bees, yes. Wasps and hornets, no.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I don't know if they just detached from us, because like when she was looking at our legs, they weren't on there anymore, but she had something to spray the little sting areas with. But ever since then, I've hated hornets. Because what we didn't realize is we had walked through a hornet's nest.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, yeah. So that's why most bees, especially bumblebees and honeybees, they're docile, because if they sting, that's it for them. Wasps, hornets, they don't give a shit. That's what they do. They can sting you infinitely.
Sometimes in the summer, we get these cicada killer hornets that nest near a pool, and we always have to get rid of them.
Yeah, especially if you want to have me in that pool, because...
See, I did come to respect praying mantises, because do you all remember those killer wasps, right?
The murder hornets, which are thankfully now dead in the U.S.
Yeah, mantises eat them.
Sweet. Oh yeah, mantis are like possibly the perfect killing machines in insects with insects.
Oh yeah.
Like, they even eat hummingbirds, if you can believe it.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw a video of it was just all out with the head chewing through eating with its brain like a zombie.
Man.
And reason I'll never go to Australia? The spiders. Like, the spiders they got there are massive. Some of them are big enough to... There's even some breeds that are big enough that they eat birds.
Yep. There's a bird-eating tarantula.
Oh, jeez. That sounds scary.
And their snakes are huge, too. I don't mind snakes, surprisingly. People think I'm weird. I like them. Because I have another story. So we were at... there was this pet store. And if you guys don't know me, I really love pink. Pink is like my favorite color, so I was like wearing a pink shirt. And I also have these jeans that have the Care Bear cousins on them. And I got my backpack has Rainbow Bright on it. So we're at this pet store, and one of the guys is holding a snake. And I come over and I'm like, oh, what a cute snake. Can I hold it? And there were like a bunch of guys who had been like talking to the dude. None of them were holding the snake, but I like reached my hand out and he put the snake around my wrist. And the dudes were all just staring at me while I'm like talking to the snake. Because, you know, here's this girl in a pink shirt with Care Bears on her pants being like, oh, what a cute little snake. And these three dudes were staring at me. And one of them says, it says a lot about us that she'll hold the snake, but none of us did.
Oh, God, yeah, the spiders in Australia are fucking horrifying. Some of them are big enough to cover your whole face.
See, it's interesting because, like, you know, Australia has like kangaroos, koala bears. There's a lot of really cute animals. But then they have like the biggest spiders and snakes. It's like, I don't know, Australia was becoming too powerful.
There's even
or
one
something.
with long, thin legs.
Yeah, I remember my brother used to believe in the drop bear myth, and I'm like, no, Nick, that's like fake. It's like, no, drop bears are real. I'm like, no, everything else in Australia already wants to kill you. Why would you need to come up with a myth about something else?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Also, no one would call it the drop bear. They would give it some sort of weird name.
Is this Prison Island again?
What's up, Shadow?
No, this is remember last time we messed up the mission, Austin? So we have to do the hero one this time. I think what happened last time, first of all, Sonic racist. Secondly, we got to do Sonic's mission or else we're messing this up again.
Come on,
We have to get Sonic's mission to get Cosmic Fall so we can get one of those endings. It's also really weird that they just cribbed this song for Sonic Adventure 2 without making a new song.
Is it just me, or does that spaceship kind of remind anybody of the packaging Buzz Lightyear came in?
Yep. It does a little bit.
I saw that and immediately thought of Buzz Lightyear.
Well, now I'm just picturing a crossover between Sonic and Toy Story, which I'm sure somebody has written.
That actually would... I'm actually kind of surprised that Disney hasn't done... Have they done any crossovers with Sonic?
No, and I don't think they will right now. They're kind of mad at them.
What?
Space.
Oh, because of Spider-Man?
No, you're talking about Buzz Lightyear Spider-Man. I thought it meant Sonic and Buzz Lightyear. I'm like, oh no, Disney doesn't want anything to do with Sonic right now. They're trying to stamp it out.
Maria.
Hey, speaking of Sonic Adventure 2,
Died?
yeah, this is where Shadow realized he died. The not moving aliens again.
Oh no, they're just staying there menacingly.
You up for this, Shadow?
Yeah, the animation was so...
Yeah, he looked like...
awkward.
I remember in the Snapcube dub, I think they did like a barking noise and the whole call started howling.
Okay, and you said we're doing the hero path? Or?
We have to do Sonic's mission. So I think what it is like you have to race him to the Emerald, but there's also a mission where you can just get the Emerald yourself. What I think what happened was something glitched, and I had the middle mission.
Then you got the hero.
So before I approach the Emerald, I should have Sonic's mission selected. Oh, and speaking of vertigo levels, this one really...
You already got both endings on the hero path already?
No, we're doing the middle hero path, which is what we're on. Remember?
Yeah, because he messed up Fox's, not Fox's, Tails' run.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
So I had to do
Wait.
it. Sent us to the middle, which if you do the hero, yeah, and believe it or not, Eggman was the hero mission. Believe it or not.
Okay. So which,
Look,
it's
Here,
you got
here. Look. Oh, you know what? I gotta do I gotta do neutral. I can't do Sonic's
Oh
mission.
yeah.
It's like, the darkened dots are the endings that I'm missing. So we got.
Also, if you guys hear a bag rumbling, that's me. I'm eating Skittles.
Okay.
After this, I'm having some dinner.
Yeah, this shouldn't take us too long.
Okay, and let's see.
And I'm not
which
racing
level
Sonic
is
this time.
again?
What?
What's the name of this level again?
This is Space Gadget. So last time we were trying to race Sonic. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm remembering this correctly now. When we were trying to get the pure hero ending, we were trying to do this route that we're doing now because that's the one where you team up with Vector next episode. But we accidentally did the full hero one. Now we're not trying to do full hero. We're trying to do middle hero. So yeah, it's mostly reused assets in Sonic Adventure 2. That's the thing I don't like about it. It's like, yeah, it's mostly reused assets from a game that was at that time 8 years old.
Okay, here's.
The
Oh, okay, that's why you. Okay, so this mission, for Sonic's mission, you gotta reach the Chaos Emerald in less than 5 minutes.
but for the neutral, just go get it.
You got. No, for neutral, you gotta wait it past the 5-minute mark.
Oh, so if I get there too early, well, let's just sit there for a couple minutes.
If you get there too early, yeah, sit there for a couple of minutes. Like wait until 5 minutes have passed.
That's probably what I did. I was so focused on racing Sonic that I didn't realize. Well, they didn't fucking tell you that either. In my defense.
So yeah, depending on how much time you have.
Just sit in front of the goal ring and just wait.
Above the ground, but it doesn't seem to go that.
At least I don't have to worry about time because I'm racing Sonic now at all.
How do you know you don't want to touch the green energy fluid?
I don't know.
Okay, you just have to wait. Oh, you were talking about the glowy stuff.
Yeah. I thought she was talking about that too, where you had to because you can get to that goal ring and just stare at it and wait for 5 minutes to be up. Because it's like on a platform at the end of this level. And also, I'm stuck down here, so that'll eat up some time.
So I started playing more and more for Rivals.
And
Gotten it more into it.
And you didn't invite me. I'm kidding. I've been working. I went back to work today, or yesterday.
Is it a lot like Overwatch?
Yes, but better.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's saying.
Third person. Plus, a lot of characters have different attacks, so it's not gun focused.
And a lot of characters have
That's
melee
good.
attacks, and there are some characters that have team up perks where if you and somebody else plays a certain pair of characters, you can give each other a perk that'll give you an advantage in a battle.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play it. I just gotta make some room on my computer.
And it's got crossplay, so we can all play. Austin plays on Xbox, I play on PS5, and you can do PC.
Yay!
And it's completely and totally free.
Thank God.
Yeah,
See,
and you don't have, and unlike Overwatch 2, when they release a new character, you don't have to pay to unlock them early. They're available immediately.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
And the roster is bigger than Overwatch's ever was.
Yeah, I think I remember when we were watching the Game Awards. I think our main thing is we kept talking about how there were so many commercials for first-person shooter games.
Yep.
The issue is not so much the genre; it's just so oversaturated, and almost all of them do the same thing.
Yeah, everyone wants to be Call of Duty.
You have to pay for the base game, and then if you want certain things, you have to pay for them. The thing about TF2 is with TF2 you can earn stuff to make things if you want them.
And unfortunately, Valve left that game to die.
I know. But,
Very sad.
yeah, I'm kind of maybe hoping people will learn from Marvel Rivals, but I have a feeling they won't.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, another thing is there's no FOMO when it comes to the battle passes, and oh good, you can complete the hero.
we can't mess this up now.
And also another difference to make Marvel Rivals stand out is the battle passes. When you buy a battle pass, it doesn't expire. Like even
nice.
when you go into the new season, as long as you already bought the previous battle pass, you can still unlock everything on it.
See, I'm kind of maybe just also hoping maybe after, I don't know, a while people will maybe take a break from first-person shooters. Can we have something else? Again, like I was talking about oversaturating the market. This happens even with video games.
That's why I'm hoping Astrobot winning Game of the Year means platformers are coming back.
Oh,
That'd
hell
actually
yeah.
be nice. I feel like platformers they're all indie games. Like all the platformers that I find, they're all indie.
Most of the indies are now crossing over into emulating PS1 graphics, and for that I'm happy because, like, yeah, I get it. Indies looking like SNES games, whatever. That wasn't my era. My era was PS1 and N64.
See, honestly, for me, I think I've always been a PC girl. I was like talking with my fiance, and he's like, gaming sucks. I'm like, no, there's a lot of really great indie games. Like, yeah, for PC gamers, you don't understand my pain. I'm like, I guess
You just got to avoid the AAA slop because most of it doesn't even come out done. Like that's why I listen to the Big Think Dimension podcast. They talk about how like most billion-dollar games are fucking awful and not even done.
That's why I don't play it. A lot of them, but also I just prefer indie games in general.
And that's why on our little award show, I'm going to award the ones I think do deserve credit. Because they come out done and finished and good.
It's been a long time. Shadow.
Oh my
Sonic
god,
the
are you
Hedgehog
kidding
video
me?
game.
And how do you know my name?
Dude, I'm sorry, just looking at you, you can tell your name is Shadow.
Hedgehog. You killed everyone I loved. My family. Maria. I've been waiting all my life for this day. What? Me? And Maria?
Let me guess. We have to one-on-one this guy, and he's a joke because he's a human.
What was this game rated?
T.
Okay.
I don't have the box. I bought the game with the disc only, so I couldn't tell you.
I have a feeling a lot of parents didn't let their kids play this game.
I don't think a lot of parents even saw some of these scenes.
Probably.
Maria was like a sister to me. She was
heck?
the only family I knew.
Oh god. No.
And because of
E10.
you, she was killed.
What? Look at my differently colored
Trying to create
eyes.
that horrifying evil
I'm a Gary
creature.
Stew.
Creature, and that insane professor who unleashed it all.
Oh my god. I know we're supposed to be like, oh, this poor kid, but that has got to be some of the worst animation
All
I've
right, Austin.
seen.
I mean, not Austin. John, take that clip back, but then put like the screaming from Led Zeppelin's "Immigrant Song" over it.
Or that weird rhino belt thing from the Craven movie.
Oh, that's even better.
You don't fool me. It's not just about Maria. Thanks to you, everyone I knew and loved was killed when the Ark was destroyed. Worst of all, my family. Finally, justice is served.
Dude, can't you tell he doesn't remember you?
If what
He
you
also
say
didn't ask to be created.
then I will respectfully accept.
Yeah, he was created because Gerald Robotnik wanted to find a cure for Maria's terminal illness.
But I just need some time to uncover the real truth.
By the way, I'm taking your Olive Garden gift card. No! The endless pasta! You son of a bitch!
What about the breadsticks? There will be no more breadsticks.
I don't. That's the
See
thing.
next time on Super Bonus Round.
That's the thing, Colonel. I didn't even need your gift card for the breadsticks. Those are free.
No!
Next, Austin, you know what it's time for next time on the Super Bonus Round?
What?
Do you know what it's time? Wait for it to load. Wait for it to load.
What the hell?
It's time to find the
Oh,
computer
not
room.
this one.
So thank you guys again so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, and remember, I love you.
No.
I love the computer room.
It has all my porn on it.